Hello, hello. Mic check. Hopefully everything sounds good. Looks like my windows are not being captured though.
Bad.
Been watching a little bit of Triton.
Should I actually do this one?
Semi Dragon while I'm getting everything set up.
I need to make sure I do right nowadays. Pay more attention to this because if I throw in here, they throw in. We start taking liberties. They can Atari us first, right? So we should probably do it this way. And then if they do this one, we can throw in first just for fun. There we go. Yeah, I always do that the wrong direction for some reason.
Where is?
I always want to do that one the wrong direction. This one, okay, now we're getting at the harder problems. All right, let's see if we can solve it. Fine. This looks like a normal move.
There we go.
Does this not work? We just do this one, and if they extend the corner, we can capture. If they come over here, we can just connect. If they go up, we can capture.
This one working.
Okay.
That one's working.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, thank you. Get
one more right because I accidentally clicked something I wasn't supposed to click on the other one.
Let me cheer this a little bit.
All right. What's this one? Black to play to kill the corner. I guess we can. Should we do it this way first?
And just cheer him on for using Semi Dragon.
That looks fine.
While people are still joining. It is an open review, so I'll be
I don't know here.
Looking to look at your games. You have a game link.
Will they not block is the question, right? If they block, I know I can do it. Oh, hey, Colossius, how you doing? What is that? That one, that next one. Think this is a trick, right? That's why I have to double check it, right? I'm like, is this a trick?
Why is the go board's not bigger? It should be bigger.
Like if we play here and then they play over here, for example, we do this one, they do this, and we capture and they live somehow, right? Something like that.
All right, that's fun and all. Excited to see people use Mega Dragon. Yeah, welcome everyone. It is open reviews today, so if you would like me to take a look at your games, I am happy to do so. There's probably a small echo, isn't there? Because I can hear it in my ears, so I'm sure the microphone can definitely pick it up. I don't have the sound dampeners up yet. What would I recommend to someone who's stuck at a certain level? What level are you stuck at? Hello, Dr. Leadfoot. Ohio. Round 2Q. Ooh, that's a rough one. Oh man, that's the rough one. Oh man. Okay, so the thing about 2Q, firstly, if you find yourself stuck, well, I haven't been able to stream much because I have to help the wife do her job as well, which may change here in the next month. And if it does, because she's been doing a lot better, I will be able to stream more. But for now, I'm only able to stream when I can. So I try to stream at least once a week. But this week I get to stream twice a week. Yeah. All right, so 2Q, whenever you're stuck, sometimes taking a small break, like a week off of Go, can help. Like take a week off or 2 weeks off, visit friends, family. Yeah, she's doing good. That's kind of the thing. She's doing much better, so maybe I can start focusing on my stuff. So taking a small break. But the thing you got to realize with 2Q to Wondon is you got to start playing your basics perfectly. So usually the difference between 2Q and Wondon is like 5 to 10 moves out of like the 300 moves that are played, right? So you cannot slack off for even one move. You cannot be lazy with even one move. It's being disciplined because you're about to hit the top 1% of Go players, right? I believe it's the OGS 1Q Wondon is like the top 2%, top 3% maybe. So you're getting you're getting close to the top 1%. I just call it the top 1% because it's like it goes to 1% like within 1 or 2 dawn. But you're getting there. So you have to hold yourself to that standard. When you're reviewing your games, you need to be saying, okay, was I lazy on this move? Could I have gotten one more point? And yeah, 7Q is the top 50%, I believe. 7Q is like the halfway point. So if you're single digit Q, you're already really, really good at the game. But yeah, so you have to hold yourself to a higher standard, I think. Make sure you're playing people stronger than you every so often. Hello, Sugadetus. Thank you. No, this is our new apartment. This is me testing the internet today, the new internet that got set up today. Yeah, this is our new place. So very happy with it. Very happy with it. Let's see. Bats, what do you have advice for a 2Q that's stuck at a 2Q barrier? I want to say take a small break when you need it. Play people that are stronger than you when you can. Make sure you're not slacking off. A lot of times it can be a mental habit. Like, for example, being lazy with your reading, playing too fast, not able to lose without getting like really upset. Yeah, missing Sente. Like, responding to things that don't need to be responded to, not trying to get that extra point out of a move. All these little things that just add up. Yeah, but it's a lot of little things. It's not going to be like some major thing because you pretty much have everything you need to be Dawn level. You're just missing like a couple moves. I can lose the 2Qs. If the 2Q plays really well, I can lose. But usually it'll just be a couple moves or something that'll give me a lead, and then sometimes I can just beat them in a game. For 4 years? Well, how many games are you playing? Time is relative. Time is relative. Like, you can play like 100 games a year, or you can play like 500 games a year. Like, so 4 years. It depends on how many games you're playing. You have to play a lot of games. Play almost every day. 5 to 10 games a day. That's good. Maybe lower it to 5 games and then try to like up the amount of time you're spending on the game. Yeah. You're at the hardest Q rank though. 2Q and 1Q is like the hardest Q ranks. So be patient with yourself. Oh, you're not doing Samego? Of course you got to do Samego. Of course you got to do Go Problems. Yeah, SamegoDragon.com. There you go. Yeah, maybe that's why you're stuck. Maybe that's why you're not doing one of the requirements. Oh man, yeah, you got to do that. Here, I'll actually show you guys a couple pictures. For our new place. Okay, here's our kitchen. We got a little kitchen set up. Ignore the broken chairs in the back. We got to get those fixed. I'm thinking we might be able to add another leaf or something. But I think the kitchen setup is quite nice. Has a laundry room right behind it. This is the office that we're currently in. You can see the walls are still echoey because I have a lot of sound dampeners that I have to hang up, but we need drywall nails. We cannot use normal nails. We have to use drywall nails. Beautiful waifu. Office not good. Why is the office not good? We got the whole couples office. Waifu good. You can still see a lot of Go books that I have over here on the floor because we have to get some bookshelves. We're gonna put the bookshelves we're thinking behind us. So she's getting her bookshelf's gonna be Dungeons and Dragons, and mine's gonna be like Go and maybe light novels and stuff. But yeah, I have a lot of Go stuff, and we just need bookshelves for it. So yeah, there's the office, and then here's the bedroom with the cat tower. And then I'm going to be setting up the projector in the bedroom. the living room is currently, or the front room is currently just boxes because we don't have a couch because the couch at the last place was not ours. So the roommate moved out and took their couch. So now we have to save up and get a couch. So we have no couch. So the front room is kind of just storage at the moment while we slowly unpack. We still have several things to get. Like we're still getting our kitchen stuff transferred over. We're got to get all her clothes over. My clothes are over. I don't have that many clothes. But she has like 5 times the amount of clothes that I do. So yeah, hopefully it helps you out a little bit. Try to do on SomegoDragon.com. Without looking at your game specifically, without you getting like lessons or whatever, it's hard for me to say for sure, but maybe let's see. If you, I'm trying to give you the free stuff. Obviously, if you pay, then go to categories and like do all of like the level. If you're a subscribed member, do all of the level 4 and level 5. If you do all of them, you should be done level. That's 2,600 problems. But if you're not paying a paying member, you have Puzzle Rush for working on your shape recognition. You have the campaign. Crap, campaign's puzzle is not free. Fudge. Puzzle Path is free. Yeah, I can pull up your game. Puzzle Path is free. See how far you can get with this. This is working on your patience reading. So I think Puzzle Path can be quite good for just, slow reading. There's the daily challenges, which are free. There are 10 problems a day. So just do a daily challenge. Uh-oh. Why is there a random checkbox right there? That means I tested something and forgot to turn it off. Oops. Oopsie daisy. You know when you add something for yourself to test a feature, and then you forget to turn it off? I think that's what I did. Okay, so let's look at this one. Are we reviewing for white or black?
Review started.
Black. Are you talking about some Mega Dragon? Did I leave a lot of console logs? Oops. Oops. I had to do a lot of logs to test the Go board. Okay, I had to do a lot of them to make sure the Go board was displaying correctly and got the coordinates correct. And oh man, I'm sorry for not cleaning that up. This one's a little bit awkward. Go here. Play big move. You have here and here and here as Mii. Basically, if white plays one, you play the other. So you don't need to continue in this corner for now. Go take the open corner. This one's a little bit slack. I think the left side is bigger. The top side's already been settled, but the left side is still on the 4th line. So if white gets the top side or the left side, I think it's a little bit better. Do I descend here? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I like this one though. It just interrupts white's combination. Oh, that's exactly what happened. Okay, so now we're playing on the opponent's side of the board. Okay. Okay. No, jump. Nice moves are cuttable. Nice moves are cuttable. Don't play nice moves from a weak group. Just blast it, connect. Just connect your stuff. Don't have cutting points if you don't need them. Okay. I would love to get here, here, here. This is okay for developing the top right section. But if you can do it aggressively, it is better. Yeah, if you can build your stuff aggressively, it's better. Still not bad though. The way you deal with the slide is diagonal. If you do this, they can go in even further. So it is a diagonal, and then you can block. If they want to jump, you have a clamp right here, and also every single move is good for you, basically. Okay. I want to say this is going to be Moyo versus Moyo or framework versus framework. So you want to build while reducing. Okay, very good. Jump from shoulder hits. If you, we're 11Q, so I don't want to recommend attachments at 11Q, but this is probably what I would be looking at as something more Sentai. But this is fine for 11Q. Yeah, jump from shoulder hits usually. Okay, so you can see white's getting more than you, so let's stop and go destroy. Don't build yours if yours is smaller. Yeah, you were too nice here. White got this triangle should not have happened. This bit right here, white got as a bonus because you didn't stop white. We're getting kind of close to endgame. We're getting pretty close to endgame. How do I know? Because there's no weak groups. There's no empty section. Right? We can draw all the squares in the center. There's no real empty section. You could argue something right here, but there's a stone right there. There's not really much development right here. White's in here, black's in here, black's in here. But basically it's not a lot. So there's something in every section and there's no weak groups, then start endgame. Endgame is going to be first and second line. That's cuttable. Immediate. You can just cut and it probably will work out. I don't know why white would try to get cut here, but okay. Okay, this is just good for black. How do I define endgame and go? So endgame is more of a math equation. So we kind of have shortcuts to get to an arbitrarily close answer. And my shortcut is, like I just showed, when there is something in every quadrant. When there's not an empty quadrant, it has to be empty. There's no empty quadrant and there's no weak groups, then start endgame. No empty quadrant and no weak groups, start endgame. That is my rule of thumb. Okay, so white's gonna die. No, you don't need to. You don't need to do that. Just take the eyes. White will die. White should die. Because now white can connect. Hmm. Okay, okay. That was very expensive for white to do, but I think you could have killed it. Gotcha. New player. Have you seen the Cloth Approach series that I recorded? Goes from new player all the way up to like 5Q. Um, yeah, no, I've seen a lot of pictures on Facebook and Reddit of new player games. Oh, but that's like the most fun though, because you get to experiment with everything. I don't know, being good at the game limits your options a lot because you're like, I have to only choose from these few like options, and then you have to read all of them so deep just to make sure you're picking the best one. And if you slack off, you lose. Whereas at the beginning, you're like, this idea, this theory sounds cool and interesting. Let's do it. And if you do it well enough, it doesn't matter what the theory is. If you do it well enough, you can win. No matter if it's a good theory or bad theory or whatever, because at that level, you can do whatever. Bottom group can't die now. I'm saying back here, the bottom could have died. Because there's no eyes. I think double digit Q is the most fun time to be a Go player. After that, it becomes work. Here, just go here. That way it's Sente. Keep Sente. Keep Sente. Keep Sente. Keep Sente. Can someone help us count this? I've seen a lot of people post on Reddit like how to score this game, and I'm like, scoring is so easy if you just do it like Chinese rules, the very simple Chinese rules, like simplified Chinese rules. And they go all in depth on all the Japanese rules and Seki rules and all this stupid crap. And I'm like, guys, they just want to know the score. And they're like, well, this life and death problem and that life and death problem. I'm like, guys, they don't know what life and death means. They concluded as players, which I don't know if you guys know this, but if you both pass, the game is scored as it is. So if both players agreed that a group with 0 eyes is alive, it's alive. Like, that's how it works. It's the players are in agreement. Now, obviously, in a tournament setting, that's not going to be 100% true, but like, if you're the judge of a double digit kill of a 20Q game or whatever, you can't tell them the answer to a life and death problem. You just can't do it. So you say anything surrounded by a single color is points. Anything that you agree is dead, remove it from the board. Anything that you both agree is dead, remove it from the board. If you don't agree, play it out. That is the rules. Anything surrounded by a single color plus your stones on the board is your score. It's super easy, super simple. But they have to go into all the complex life and death problems, the illegal positions. I will say some illegal, some of them are illegal positions, but you have to go in, they want to go so in depth with giving the perfect answer. And I'm just like, they're beginners. Who cares? Let them have fun. I've seen some horror cases. As long as they're having fun, they're doing it right. We don't have to be perfect. I think scoring can be really easy if you just let it be easy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't work.
Void Presence just followed.
Thanks for the follow, Void Presence. Oh, it doesn't work. It's so close to working. Cool idea, though. You probably have to go here, so that way you can play this block, or this Hane. Yeah. Yeah. No. Alright, here's a good rule of thumb. When you get into a crosscut where both players are diagonally cutting each other, this sort of X shape, both players are cutting each other, the worst thing to do is to Atari, or to strike a stone. Always stretch. Not always, like 99% of the time stretch. If you do this, you're going to have two problems, A and B. Stretch from across. Stretch from a crosscut. Yeah. That is very detrimental. Very, very large mistake. Hello, Remy. It goes well. Just finished moving. Who cares? 2 living groups getting cut doesn't matter. Yeah, thank you. This is a ladder. Don't be lazy with your reading. It's fine to try cutting points, but don't be lazy with the reading. What? Oh, you got tricked. No, I think White just found a good move. Is that what happened? Yeah, okay, cool. White found a good move. Yeah, it just works. No, it just works. That's just a good move for White. Yeah, White just found a good move. There's nothing you can do about that. A good move's a good move. Yeah, this works. Why not do this first? You could have gotten an extra point right here. Oh, that one actually does work. That's cute. Don't do this unless it works. Don't do this if it doesn't work, you're losing points. This is the in-gamer. If this doesn't work, you lose all of those points. Yeah, it's not quite. It's not quite working. It's close, but not quite. Try not to lose points when you try stuff. Good effort, though. Don't throw in unnecessarily. Throwing doesn't do very... This throwing just got you killed. Yeah, I think the throwing got you killed. Yeah, it should never have been a co. Are you just 11 double co? It's just a double co, right? Why hasn't it realized the... Why hasn't it realized it yet? I was hoping to think of, like, there's a local threat first, if you want to do that first. Because even if they take, you take, they have to fix, and then you take back. I'm like, it's a local threat. There's a local threat first. But then I started looking at it. I'm like, wait. That doesn't make sense. But it does. It's a double co. I love how White's still not figured it out. This one's small. This is one. This is half a point. You want to treat this as half point co at the end of the game. So this is 2 points. Because White can get more. No, take half point, 2 points. Oh my God. I don't think someone has to explain this to White. Someone needs to explain to White what a double co is. Yeah, I guess you're not winning that co, huh? That was really funny. Yeah, it's Chinese rules. No, it's Japanese rules. So I guess it didn't matter, but good habit. Good habit. Yeah, fun game. Hopefully you found the review helpful. Not sure what the overall point here. Probably remember Moe versus Moyo or framework versus framework. Try to reduce while building. That one's an important one. Don't go nuts trying this stuff. It's good to look, but don't lose points doing it. And your end game could have been started sooner and been a bit more accurate. White plus 23. I think this is where you lost a lot of it. Lose points where? Up here? So in-game score, like we were talking about like what Reddit was or whatever. Hi, there's a cat at my feet. And it's relative, and that's just for beginners to have fun. But if we're talking about like automatic scoring for coding, that uses a lot of like AI stuff where it solves the life and death problems for you. So online, let the online thing, if you're a beginner, let the online thing score it for you. It knows how to properly score, and that's the annoying thing. You can let it score for you to prevent mistakes, but it's also going to score accurately. And it's right like 99% of the time. There is the occasional 1% of games where it's wrong, and that's why it still allows the humans to fix it. But for beginners and stuff, it's pretty much all you need. Like, just let the AI score it. And it's probably correct. It's not always going to be correct, but it's probably correct. And OGS even recently, in the last year, like in 2024, came out with the feature that if it's not finished, if it's not a finished game, because beginners don't always finish the borders properly, it'll give you a little red X. It'll give you like on the border somewhere. Oh, it'll give you an X somewhere, but it'll be like red, like a red X or a red square, something like that. It'll be a red little dot. Basically, that means we're going to assume this is filled because you forgot to fill it. But we don't want you to lose the entire game and lose 100 points because you forgot one move. So it kind of fixes it for you and says, hey, I have fixed it right here, but technically you're missing a move to get all of these points. So it'll let you know. Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah. It'll just let you know that, hey, I'm fixing this for you, but you owe a move here. All right. Who else would like a game review or has questions? Yeah, but the wife who is playing Hearthstone next to me. How many codes can we nest at once? The codes are not always relative to each other, and the ones that are, you can go like 3 and beyond, but technically that results in a tie. If they actually affect each other, like what you saw was a double code, like white couldn't win the double code no matter what. But there is an extraordinarily rare case where you have a triple code, where you take, and it becomes this infinite loop that doesn't create an illegal position, so it makes it a tie. I mean, if you deliberately try to make more, you can make as many as you want. But once it goes 3 and beyond, it's technically a tie. Unless, and this is where it gets complicated, and you can only do it on a computer. It's really hard to do IRL. If you use the supercode rule, it basically says the board position can never repeat. Right? So it gets rid of ties. I don't think, actually, is there a way to tie in the supercode rule? I forget. I think there's not. I think there's no way to tie in the supercode rule, which I think should be the actual rule, but it's really hard to apply without a computer. Because on the computer, you just compare it to every position that's previously existed. But in IRL, you're having to remember, has this position existed before? And in the triple code beyond, it gets really confusing. That's one of my favorite rules that are not applied because it's hard to apply. I don't think you need photographic memory, but you definitely need to understand what's happening. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to have computers involved though. Group text. I never liked the group text rule. I think that's not that important. I don't know. I never really cared about that rule. It's not my favorite rule. Yeah, less rules the better. MIMO. I don't think so. Are we talking about the 8 Don? Or the question mark? Isn't it just Chinese rules though? There's a specific image that I'm looking for. Here we go. Here's something that looks nice. Basically, can you fit all the rules and go on a single piece of paper? And even this, I think, is a lot. I really don't like that because beginners don't even know if a group's connected or not. So how could they know it's 2 different groups? They don't even know if it's connected. The concept of connected groups is not a thing yet. Yeah, I think it can be even shorter than this. The shortest one that I've seen, oh, what is it called? What is it called? This I think is the shortest one that I've seen. 4 rules. This one does not use territory, but you just have to fill your territory with your pieces. But this is a very simplified version of what you can do. It's simplified Chinese rules, basically. So this one basically, black and white takes turns. You guys know that I think a lot of you have heard that my controversial opinion is that the goat should be played with squares, not circles. I think you guys, several of you have heard that, right? That I think goat should be played with squares and not circles. It makes so much more sense for beginners. Yeah, this says game ends with both players pass turn. The player with the most stones wins the game. The most pieces on the board wins the game. It's very simple, and it just works. It feels weird, but it's actually easier than you might think. I'll show you a picture. Let me pull it up. Let's do Puzzle Rush. Put on survival. I'll set this to squares. Where's my Blackstone? Blackstone. This is one of my favorite sets. Let's see, what board do I want? I don't know what board to get. Where's the stone one? Do I have the stone one unlocked? There it is. I like this one. This one's a nice one for kids. Okay, so the big thing is a lot of players don't understand liberties. Right? A lot of players don't understand that a piece has 4 liberties. Now, let's look at this one, for example. There's above it, left, right. There's 4 edges, right? There's 4 edges to the squares. It has 4 edges, 4 liberties. And what a lot of players struggle to realize is that diagonal is not connected for circles. But for squares, it's very obvious that the corners are not connected because it's not an edge meets an edge. So it's very obvious that these two are not connected without something right here because they're corners, they're not sides. Right. So as a beginner, it's a lot simpler to understand that there's only one edge left of this square. So it's a lot easier for a beginner to understand that there's an edge right there. This one, it's a lot easier for a beginner to understand that there's only one edge left. Only one edge left, right? I think as a beginner, that's a lot easier to comprehend than with circles, where you think diagonals might be connected as well because it's a circle. So in my opinion, Go should be played with squares. Also, in my opinion, 1919, I love 1919. The depth of it is really cool, but if we're comparing it to other board games, like you see at a board game lounge or whatever, like Catan, I can't can't think of anyone. I'm blanking on the other names. What's the adventure one we just played? The adventure board game?
Call to Adventure?
Call to Adventure, Catan, just other board games, right? 9x9 is better for people like that because it's faster, it's still complicated enough to be interesting, and it doesn't take 2 hours to finish a game. Yeah, 19 by 19, the depth is really fun for those who get to the depth. But for I think for the average person, it just takes too long. It's not fun if it takes that long. My 1,000 games are going terribly. I keep working all the time. I want to try to play 100 games next month, though, for March for the European Go Congress is what the EGC is. You kitty. I gotta type a command. I know you want pets. I know you want pets. Trying to type a command. Thank you for the
Paul
follow.
Kapu just followed. I don't know. I think that's a mental block for you because I don't think playing online people should be that big of a deal. Do you play on Board Game Arena at all? Like Board Game Arena, you're playing people all the time, and it shouldn't be too much difference. Bots are fine to play and to get yourself to understand what the rules are, but eventually you want to play. I start beginners on a 5x5. No. Don't be scared of the internet. We're all nice people. Oh, that is a lie. That is a bald-faced lie. This is the internet we're talking about. Just pretend we're all nice people. And just mute everyone. Just mute everyone. Yeah, we can look at this. This is so satisfying to play with squares. I can't read for squat. I can't play an actual game with it, but it's really satisfying to just place these down. I don't know. I think the squares are satisfying. Okay.
Review started.
Oh, this is a giant rank gap. Oh man. Hello, Paul. So, you want to hear another hot take that I have? I have a hot take that this move is never it's never the best move. This move is never the best move in my opinion. With AI, we have learned this move and this move is a little bit better than this move. Anyone could does that. But here,
It's fine. It's a fraction of a point. Okay, I want to argue that I think it's a fraction of a point worse, but it's only a fraction of a point, which is irrelevant. But in my opinion, I have taught many players, and in the middle game, I see this sort of go up, Hane, block, go up, Hane, block, go up. Okay, how many times have you seen this crap in the middle of the board when you're teaching? And this leaves cutting points everywhere. This is an awful shape, but I see this all the time. And that is because they have developed a habit to play this Hane, and then they want to stretch after. They want to play the Novi. They want to play the stretch after, when it should be connect or double. Connect or double Hane. You almost this is almost never the best move. Almost never. Right? So in the corner, the AI says that the double is perfectly fine. And to the point that you can play this all the time and it'll always be fine. I am of the opinion that the shape on the outside here is suboptimal. I also think, even if you play this way, I think this one is also suboptimal. You should be playing here. And for the strong players, you know the follow-ups. But I think this one is suboptimal compared to this one. If I wanted to play here, I think this is slightly better than this one. But obviously the stronger players know that this is one of the moves as well. But I don't think this is ever the best move. This Hane stretch, I think it's 99% of the time not the best move. Either connect or double. Connect or double. It's my hot take. It's my hot take number 2. My hot take number 2. Okay. This is more of an opinion on what you can do at 15Q. But at 15Q, I think getting the wall plus this extension is very valuable. And a good way to bully double-digit Qs is to immediately take away the extension because they have no idea how to use the wall. This is a double-digit Q bully move. It's not a bad move, but like if you play this one over an approach or something, like over an approach, it's because you're probably just gonna outplay the double-digit Q. So for double-digit Q, I think it's going to be easier. Your life is going to be easier if you get an extension somehow. In my opinion, okay, it's not the best moves, but in double-digit Q, it's effective. So if you go this way, there's going to be a Blackstone. If you go this way, then you're flat because you're on the third line. So it's a little bit suboptimal. It's not perfect. Not perfect. So I want to say this would be acceptable. Because now you have an extension plus a corner. Now, with that being said, this does get a little bit more negated because this becomes stronger. But it's easy to play. A lot easier to play. But it's fine. It's not a huge deal. That's an awkward move. I do think black is already ahead, though, because you have a wall and a wall. And what you got to realize is you gave a corner. You have traded a corner for a wall. This wall has to get something. But you already have black preventing this wall and preventing that wall from getting something. So it feels like it's already a little good for black. I don't know if I would play this move though, but whatever. If we're going by my basics, there's still an open side. We're going by my basics. There's still an open side. The Colossi approach. This is such awful shape. Hello, Imrans. Never high approach a star point. Never, ever, ever. It is extremely rare that the high approach is the correct move to the star point. So rare that you can get away with never doing it. Okay. White's or black's star point says, I want none of the corner, and I'm going to invest it all into influence. Seriously, the AI does this all the time? Are you kidding? No way. AI 3/3s and approaches. I guarantee you. I guarantee you it's an approach. Yeah. I guarantee you it's never a high approach. It's never the best move. It never high approaches over low approach. I disbelieve you. I do not believe. I do not believe. The reason is because the corner is too large. It's fourth line, and white is on the fourth line to negate your influence. So it's just always going to be a little good. Sorry, I don't know if I said white or black. It's just always going to be good for the star point if you high approach. Connect your cutting points. This is going to be true for the entirety of Q levels. Connect your cutting points. Fix your crap, fix your crap, fix your crap. Don't try to cut 1-point jumps. That's going to get you in trouble. The problem is this board is already like so much in white's favor. It's only 10 points if you're the AI, but I would say for humans, it's like you're down already by 20 points. But that's what happens. You have like a 13 rank gap. It's a 13 rank gap. Of course you're going to have a big disadvantage. Defense first, save your stone. Defense first, save your stone. Yeah, if you try to cut 1-point jumps, though, it's not going to go well. He accuses you. No! This is no way white is using AI. No. I can see how this is going to go wrong for black. I see a way for it to possibly go wrong for black. This is adorable. Oh man, that's funny. You want to know why it went wrong for black? Because black played 2 Knights moves. Knights moves have cutting points. Knights moves have cutting points. Dawn players can cut 1-point jumps. Q players cannot. Don't try to cut 1-point jumps till your Dawn level. Yeah. So this was always a cutting point. But to try to not let it be a cutting point, black played a net. And remember what I said about lazy reading earlier in the stream? When I said one of the things the 2Qs struggle with is not reading something that they're very capable of reading. They're lazy reading, right? This is solvable by a 2Q. White...
A 2Q can solve white escaping here. Okay, a 2Q could solve this. You know what they can't do? A 2Q cannot glance solve this. A 2Q cannot solve this at a glance. Now, with that being said, if I go Tari and then that, there's no way out of it, right? Yeah, I don't see a way out of it. It just works. I'm going to make the assumption that you solved this variation. That is my assumption. But no, the white's position is not AI. Hi, kitty cat. See, connect cutting points. I have a tail in my face. Do not put 2 space jumps until single digit Q. 2 space jumps, like Knight's moves, have cutting points. So if I just push and play like this, you are cuttable. 2 space jumps are very cuttable, and they are difficult to use until single digit Q. You could probably get to 5Q without a 2 space jump. Black's getting really greedy. Yeah, don't try to cut 1-point jumps. With that being said, if you already have a stone keeping the 1 space jump, you usually can, but in this case you can't because you don't have the liberties. So you needed to back up and then threaten to push. Well, now you can. You just go here. Well, I guess you get laddered though. I don't know what this move is trying to do. Yeah, I think that was just the dead move. If you're gonna fix your cut, fix your cut. Don't be fancy about it. Just fix the cut. Fix the cut. Don't be fancy. Fix the cut. Yeah, just fix your cutting points. Oh my god. Black's getting cut everywhere. Why is everyone getting cut? Just stay connected to stuff. Yep. 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 Okay, here's homework for you. This is a net. Where is the net? You can net this cutting stone. Anyone that is double digit Q can try to answer this. Amaranth, you're not double digit Q. You're single digit Q. It is a net. Learn your nets and ladders. I see 2 Qs. Literally the 2Q. Did not see the net. 2 Qs All the time I miss nets and ladders. The entirety of Q ranks, you need to master nets and ladders. Okay? It's amazing how many of them get missed. Nets and ladders are your fundamentals for attack and defense. Connect. Just connect your stuff. Just connect your stuff. Don't underestimate it. Don't tunnel vision on trying to kill the eyes. You did? No, you didn't. Yeah, you did. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, because Black has to take the stone, he killed it. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. This is not a net. This is not a net. It's not a nut. No. Just wait. Do you win this cat race? It doesn't matter because they have to fix. They have to fix, and you can just make it high. Doesn't matter. Just simple works. Just be simple. It works. Simple works. Oops. 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 You want to know why Black got in trouble? Because Black got cut. If we say, you know, Black, don't get cut, probably Black will not be in trouble. I'm just saying, a lot of issues, a lot of your problems are going to come from cutting points usually. Black had to die first to kill White. That is the issue here. Black died faster, faster than White did. That is the issue. Yeah, cutting points are important though. What does a graph look like? Look at. Oh man. I'm a genius. I know exactly how to play this game. I'm as good as the AI. Look at that. 84-point difference. I know my basic shapes. I know my basic shapes. I'm amazing at this game. Just don't make me play. Cutting points.
They're important. Yeah, if you want my advice, a double digit Q for your opening. If you get a wall, try to get the extension. Getting a wall without the extension is really hard for double digit Qs. I'm just saying, this is making your game a lot harder. This is kind of like a cheat. It's a bad move that makes your life easier. If you don't like it, just play the double. The double is really easy. Just give up the outside, take the inside. If you don't like connecting for whatever reason, just do this. This is simple, gets you a corner, you have a base. Yeah, and shout outs to the Western Server Challenge. We are doing this next month. The goal of the Western Server Challenge is to play 100 games in the month of March. It is a challenge. There is no prize, just bragging rights and fun event. Hopefully it's free to compete. There's no prize. Oh, there is actually a prize. You get a little icon on your profile. No, yes. See, I got a little icon. Did I not do it last year? I've got to do that more often. What's the server challenge? Tell you what, make it a challenge for yourself. Lose to 100 people. Don't worry about losing if your goal is losing. Just go lose 100 games. And you'll be over it. Make your goal something besides just winning the game. And it'll be a lot easier for you. If your goal is to win the game, Go is going to be very, very difficult for you. Yeah, hope you found it helpful. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I'm going to try to do it this year. Assuming I can stream more, I plan to try to get 100 games next month. We have to figure out some IRL scheduling conflicts. But if we can figure that out, I plan to try to get to 100 games. Just fix that on Mega Dragon real quick. If you want the secret to the Q level, you want to sign up on Mega Dragon. You want to go to this page right here, and you want to master ladders. Where's net? And nets. To level 3 probably would be enough for double-digit Qs. But if you can master level 4, it'd be really, really good. Ladders and nets. And then if you want to master life and death, you are going to want 3 space I, 4 space I, 5 space I, 6 space I, and then making life and taking ice, which I need to remain to taking life. Master all of these, and you'll be amazing. If you want a super, super special awesomeness add-on, corner life and death. Where is it? Disconnect and connect and disconnect. Where's my squeeze? Where's my squeeze? And squeeze. Yeah. Yeah. I forget what vital wedge is. I forget what it is. I forgot what the vital wedge is. These are like super secret awesomeness.
you want to screenshot that or whatever, do all of these all the way to level 4. It's a couple thousand. But if you do all of these, you're probably going to have like really, really strong Q level basics. If you do them all 3 times, you're going to be amazing at the middle game. Unfortunately, this is behind me. Because I do have to make a living, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, the specific categories and the campaign is behind a paywall. Oh man, there's a lot of people streaming right now. Look at all these ghost streams. Great. I saw Triton streaming on Mega Dragon earlier. That was nice. Okay, let's go ahead and do another game review if someone has it. Oh yeah, of course. I do the same puzzles all the time. That's what do you mean? There's already like several ways to do that on Mega Dragon. So as you just saw, there's the categories. Select it, select your level, and it'll shuffle it for you. There is the campaign. There's the campaign, which has a bunch of manual sets that I've made. Then you can also make your own sets under sets. Make your own sets and then drill those over and over and over. So there's like 3 ways to do that. Log into your Fox. Oh, how do I do that? What's the Oh, I think MiniFox got rid of their URL, didn't they? Yeah, it's called sets. Create your own collection is called sets. Is this the account that we're looking at? You're 10Q? I feel like you could be like 7Q on Fox. Keep going up and down. All right, let's look at it. And then I do have the other one tabbed right here. Okay, you're playing someone who actually knows their opening. This is an old-fashioned move. You're going to want a 3-3 if you want to play that one. Modern, I think you can also do that. But this one is very flat, which does not work well with your star points because I can shoulder hit it, which reduces the star points meaning, which is for the center. So it's very easy to reduce your star points meaning. So this is a little bit flat. Block should go here. This is a little soft. I think you need to up the amount of Josekis you have access to. Let's see. What if I go here? I think that's possible. I was also thinking about this move. But I was wondering how that would work with the 3-4 being where it is. But maybe it's fine. Please don't step on my computer power button.
You're going to turn off the whole computer if you do that. Stream dies because Cat hit the power button. Anyway, this is an idea. Have you looked into this one at all? It's possible. This is a more modern AI take with the Chinese opening. This is a good way to go into the Chinese opening. This one is a little bit difficult to do when black has both of these moves. Unless black does that. Because typically what you'll find is that this is a very hard base to make. So it's a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable. Playable, but uncomfortable. I don't like it. It is possible to play, though. You could avalanche. Make it complicated. This is fine. No, this is too much. Yeah, but you're getting, on OGS at least, you're getting closer to 5Q, so at what level do you think you need to be to finally start learning all these advanced Josekis? Like the Avalanche, Taisha, the attachments, all the pincers. Like what level would that start becoming like, hey, I'm going to learn these now at this level? And what level is that for you? Because you got to learn them at some point, right? You're going to get to a point where you have to know more than just 20 Josekis. 5 done. It's not as much memory as repetition. You just have to play it over and over and over. Amaranthus, SDK on OGS. Don't invade next to a weak group. This is going to backfire. That is dead. This is just dead, right? Yeah, that's just cool. It's complicated. Connect your stuff. Knight's moves have cutting points. This is 2 Knight's moves. Here. Our cats are not liking each other at the moment. Here. Fix your cutting points. So you know how I just mentioned earlier the 2-2-2-2-2-2 shape? You have that same double-digit Q shape. You didn't do it in the same order, so oh, thank you for the follows in, Chuck. Thank you so much. Oh, did my audio go out? I think my audio went out. But yeah, this has cutting points. Okay, okay. Profiting. Good, good, good. Hey, thank you for the follow, Dave.
Devex Crazy just followed.
Okay. Nope, 4 in a row is plenty. You got enough. Now to go back and attack. Maybe like this. 4 is plenty. You cannot be cut. See, black's getting the same 2 Hane Nobi shape. There's a cutting point right here. It's a net, but what happens if I get like some stones right here? And then maybe a double peep going? You never know, right? You never know. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Build your influence. You have a massive wall. Let's make it scary. Fix your cuts. Okay, cut it off. Okay, looking possible, looking possible. Yep, yep, yep. You could cut directly immediately. If you're gonna do this, then don't play those 2 stones. Here, it's ugly, but it works. It works. There's no cutting points. You cannot be cut. There are no cutting points with this shape. You cannot be cut. Go separate them. They are not playing nice right now. This one, you want to attack it from the second line and then peep. I want to say this is the answer. Connect. Connect. It's complicated, just simplify it and you win. Now this stone's cut off. Yeah, and now you have a cutting point right here that could kill you. Cuts. Cuts everywhere. Black doesn't have a cutting point, right? Not yet. So you don't see this cut, I guess? I mean, I guess you can just give up 2 stones. Seems pretty painful. Uh-huh. No, this is passive in game. If you're not Atari yet, don't fix. Not sure. I think you can go one more, right? They can go one more. Oh no, you didn't notice. Oh no. Oh no, that is a lot more than 2 stones. Yeah, that is a lot more than 2 stones. This is denial. This one is denial. This is what a chicken looks like. Yeah, it's game over. Game over. I'm not sure why you played here instead of connecting. Oh no, you're tilted! Oh, you got tilted! Don't get tilted! Either that or it's a misclick. Don't get tilted! Oh, that is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Oops. Yeah, tilt is never gonna win you the game. Yeah, but your opponent missed it too. That's the thing. But your opponent missed it just as much as you did. I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to be fancy or something. I don't know. Tilt will never win the game. Just more cutting points. Also, you could learn more Joseki. I think you could know more Joseki. Just opening patterns in general. Just learn some opening patterns. I think like try to learn maybe 1 or 2 a week for the next year. For the rest of the year, learn 1 or 2 patterns a week. Why not? Make Taisha your best friend. Why not? Just do something. Learn it. Do it for fun. And then yeah, the middle game, cutting points, cutting points, cutting points. All about the cutting points. Yeah, basically you play it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It's kind of like with some Mega Dragons puzzles or whatever. Well, this is not a great example of what I was trying to apply. This one I think is a good example. I understand fundamentally how this works. I just understand fundamentally how it works to the point that I can recognize it instantly. I just know what the answer is. It's kind of the same way with just like if you play it so much that you understand all the ins and outs. You're not going to be able to understand every single move from the offset. You have to, you want to play it out a little bit to have some sort of minimum understanding, but until you played an actual game multiple times, you're never going to fully understand it. So it's a balance. You don't want to memorize, but you also need to practice and start from somewhere. So it's a balance. Okay, is the owner of this game still here? Because you were up next. Are you black or white? Hello, Fixer. Over the board at a tournament.
Review started.
You are white. Go away, AI. Well, already you're wrong. You're supposed to play this one. Okay. I see what you're doing. Just trying to troll your opponent, catch him off guard, get him in a trap, make him lower the guard. Okay, actually, do you know why I'm saying these moves are not great? It's like a very minor thing, but do you like understand why? I don't know if you're doing this on purpose or not. That's a genuine question. Okay. This one is just not good. Yeah, wall theory is really good for that. This one I do not like. It's too close to thickness. It's going to get attacked very quickly, and there's no reason to have something be that weak that fast. There's open corners, there's 3/3s, plenty of other stuff. This one's fine. Okay, you're blocking your base. Maybe try to get one more move. Because it's a 3-space jump. So it's not perfectly connected. Also, once you're okay, I want to punish their move that ignored you. But defense first, actually. Defense first. Defense first. Third line, you're on your opponent's side of the board. Respect the opponent. Okay. The only problem we have left now is here. Then after that, I think I would approach. You could also poke right here. This is an annoying weakness for this shape. Really annoying to deal with. It's a move. I don't think it's the best move, but it's a move. Okay. You owe one more move. Kick, jump, kick, jump, kick, jump. This one is a little bit annoying because you see this move in modern play because of the AI, but fundamentally, we're not supposed to do it. Fundamentally, attachments make both sides strong. So typically what you would see is a slide right here. They block the corner, and then you can jump because this is a nice combination right here. When we play the attachments, it's because we're after this move. Attach Honey Honey. Attach honey honey. That is the response. This is the follow-up. And then the simplest answer is connect, connect. Connect, connect. If you back off, then you have made black stronger and did not gain anything. Let's see here. You see how the corner still has a lot of endgame for you? Now the corner doesn't. You have a jump. Don't have a jump. Yeah, so the attachments are typically not good unless you know the sequence. Don't push from behind, you want to jump. Don't push from behind, you want to jump. I don't know how long you've been watching the stream, but maybe you've seen me talk about this example. It's that lovely doubly 2222. You don't need to be here. Yeah, here, here. Heck, you can invade. There's nothing for you to build right here. Oh dear. Jump. So if I cut you right now. If the upright's big, yeah. I keep forgetting about this, but yeah, this is really big. Fix your cutting points. If I cut you, then you can be in trouble. Imagine I cut you right here, this feels uncomfortable. I play right here, this feels uncomfortable. I play right here, this feels uncomfortable. Because you keep leaving weaknesses behind. You're not finishing the sequences. Surround the stone. Surround, 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 surround. Kill, 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 so you don't die, die, die. There's too many problems. There's too many issues. I don't care about that. I want this fixed, and then I want this fixed. I don't know, maybe even here. I don't care. Just fix it. Fix your stuff, and then we can play big moves. No reason to, but okay. You don't need to do anything there. You should just go play the next move. White, black, white, black, white, black. That means this is dame. This is neutral. No one's getting points in that area. So shut the door. Here is ugly but works. I should say flat, not ugly. Okay, then fix and then start endgame. This is a wasted move. Shoulder hit Q6, Q6, Q6. No, you can't build because black has an easy invasion point. So if you try to build, I'm just going to invade you. Maybe here, or maybe I even attach and go here. And then these two stones become a weak group. So you can't develop with the weak group. You have to develop with a strong group. Off the computer. Cool. Can't hear her, but she's purring in my ear. This is an attach again. Live. Go down. Because you're looking at the eyes. This isn't looking at very much. I mean, I guess you're looking at the cutting points, but if you want to cut, then just cut. There's no reason to go right there. Okay, you're getting your stuff, you're getting your stuff. There we go, fixing stuff. That's what I like to see. Now look, black's the one doing the 2-2-2. Now black's doing it. All right, look at this, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 cutting points. This is where you take your time and start trying to figure out which one's the most painful, and then cut the one that's the most painful. Maybe here. Don't give them more stones. Like, this one's literally Dame. It's neutral. There's no points right here for you. You're getting 0 points. You're playing 0-point move. Zero-point move. I have no idea what you did them. 0. That one's important. Okay, fine. I'm so worried about it. Okay, but the bamboo is to fix a cutting point. You don't have a cutting point. There is no cutting point. If there's no cut, then why do you need a more connected shape? Bamboo is a way to fix a cutting point. But there was no cutting point. Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Nice. Nice. You can go here. No, because black might go here. Never mind. All right, let's just start in game. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just start in game. Get all the booms. This is a 0-point move again. This is a negative move if the cuts don't work. Oh, it did work. Sorry, I was not blind. Don't judge me when I'm blind. This is a 0-point move. Maybe a negative point move. Because this is 0 points now. You have made it 0 points for black. So what are you trying to take away? Now, if black actually blocks and Atari, you can't connect the stone. The black now has actually points. You can clamp. I think you can improve your end game by like 15 to 20 points. What are we fixing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? I don't know. Connections are better. Yep. Nope. Bonk the monkey on the head. You gotta bonk it on the head, bonk it on the head. You bonk the monkey on the head. Otherwise, the monkey might get loose. Connection! Don't leave co-threads. Unless you need eyes. Play the connection. This is where you count. If you are losing, you take the ko. If you are not losing, you don't take the ko. Again, you made the bamboo when you weren't cuttable. Keep pushing. You are not cuttable. Why? Why not just cut? I think you're playing your in-game too fast. You're missing a lot of moves in the in-game. What the heck? That move. What is this move? What does this do? What are you worried about? What could Black possibly do right here? You're rushing your in-game. You're playing way too fast in the in-game. If you connect this way, make it a ladder, this will never affect you. If you play this way, now this puts you into Atari, you lose 1 point. Yeah, I think you're playing your in-game very fast. I guarantee you, you can improve your in-game by like 15 points. Take your time in your in-game and try to get all the Sente moves. Try to find like 1 or 2 extra points whenever you can. And get rid of the 0 point moves. You have a lot of 0 point moves at the end game. In the middle game, don't leave so many weaknesses laying around. And that's probably enough for this game. Yeah, hopefully you found it helpful. All right, we'll probably wrap it up with this one. This will probably be the last one.
Review started.
And actually, I want to shout out to my lessons. I do teach Go for a living. And since we just moved this month, we are raising funds to get our savings back up in order. So if you are interested, we are doing a buy one, get one free. So if you buy the 2 lesson pack, you get 4 lessons. If you buy the 6 lesson pack, you get 12 lessons. If you buy the 12 lesson pack, you get 24 lessons. And of course, each one comes with a limited time of Sumego Dragon. So 2 comes with 2 months, 6 comes with 6 months, yada, yada, yada. Y plus 10? Yeah, in-game alone would have fixed that. You could have easily come up with 10 points in the in-game. Yeah, so if you want to support what I do and also have me go more in depth in your games and your study habits, please check it out. It is buy one, get one free. Are you still here, Fixerton? Okay, yeah, you got wrecked. Well, 3 rank difference. Learn this one first. Why not pincer? The enclosure right here wants an extension. You would love to get a move here later, right? Getting a move here, and then getting a jump. Like, this is like an ideal position. Then pincer. Yeah, in-game is valuable. If you don't know it, that's a fantastic time to start learning it, right? Don't avoid it just because you don't know it. Learn this one first, then this one, then this one. Maybe just the other. Learn it. It's not any more difficult than the other corner patterns. It just looks scarier, but it's the same thing. You just haven't played it as much as the others. Yeah, play it. I encourage you to try. Learn it. If they do this, pick, make them stretch, and then pincer here. Now their group is a little pressured, and you're still getting your extension from your corner closure. That is a little bit local, though. We still have an open board, so go over here first and do that later. Make a base, make a base, make a base. This is your base and their base, so it's a double basement. This is the punish the corner, but this is both players' base. So urgent before less urgent. They can go here. It's difficult, but it should be to your advantage. This feels like a big move, but there's an urgent move right here. This is because both players need a base. Okay, now we're getting complicated. Yeah, because now we have A does not have a base, B does not have a base, C does not have a base, there's a cutting point at D, and E does not have a base. So, defense first, Paul Rich. Thank you for the sub, Paul.
Paula Papu just subscribed.
So, defense first. What's the most urgent thing? Cutting points. Go there. Okay, next up, this zone. Make some ice space. Go there, and then jump. Then base. Improving your fighting doesn't mean get more weak groups. Improving your fighting means mastering bases, nets, ladders, and life and death. Okay, jump is possible. I think it's this is a little bit more urgent, but jump is good. This does not fix the cutting point. Because once white fixes, this cut still works. So I don't know. Maybe here. I know that Go is imp-high, but I have not seen it. Lock your base. This is your base, and it's white size. Getting complicated again. Connect is your friend. Connect is your friend. Connect your stuff. I think that's fine. Keeps are not typically good. Keeps are actually considered bad unless it helps a specific problem. So what are you fixing that is important enough that you're going to fix white's cutting points? Keeps are telling your opponent, fix your weakness, fix your cutting points. Keeps are bad unless you are getting value from it. You have to get value, and in this case, you are not fixing your cutting point. Ooh, you have a controversial thing? What is, what is? Okay, this is good for running away. Stay connected. Sente moves are generally bad. I'm going to counter. Responding to your opponent is generally bad. Counterattacking is where the money is at. I'm going to counter that and say that. How about that? It's not that Sente is bad. It's just you just play something more Sente, make them respond to you instead of responding to their Senteness. Maybe. I don't think you should be ignoring fights, but also just letting your opponent do whatever. Finding big Gote moves. Maybe. I think modern style is about being more Sente though, so I don't know if I fully agree. But it's an interesting idea. It could be a style choice, honestly. It might not be that it's a good or bad, it might just be style. Sure. Whoosh. Yeah, I try to play big value in Sente. My Gote moves are setting up fights. Whoa, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. White's getting a big corner, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Cap. Attack the white group. You can also make a big corner doing this. Now your corner is big. If you don't know a Go term, ask. I'm happy to explain it, and that way you'll learn them over time. Whenever you don't know a Go term, ask it, and even if it's the same one that you've learned before. Sente means forcing. So Sente means you're saying, if you don't respond, I'm going to get a lot of value. So it's telling your opponent to respond. So Sente is basically saying you have to respond to me. In Go, it's not super simple, but that's the simplest way of saying it. But yeah, keeping the initiative after a variation or whatever. Keeping the initiative after you play your move, you force your opponent to respond, so you keep the initiative. If you don't respond to me, bad things will happen. That looks cuttable. Here. And then here. Pretty much. You can't attach to a wall. Attaching to a wall is not the same as attaching to a single stone. Maybe here. Treat A or B as Miai, which means if white plays one, you play the other. So if white plays A, you play B. If white plays B, you play A. Okay, this is how you die for white. No, 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 kill it. It's dead. White is totally dead. White cannot live here. No, you don't need to do that. Just block. Ah. But now what? There's no... Oh, I see. If you're worried about that stone, then yeah. But if you're not worried about that stone, then you can see everything's fine. If you don't worry about that one stone. Don't lose a stone. Just threaten to cut is good enough. Don't lose a stone for no good reason. That's cuttable. Why not just live? I mean, I guess it's a Ko, but it's Ko for white's death too. Maybe here. Hard to say. It's getting difficult now. Whoa, what are we doing? Whoa! Yeah, you're not alive yet. More life and death problems for you. More life and death problems. Okay, I'm gonna teach you something cool. When you have a 2-space jump, the follow-up is a 1-space jump. If you do a 2-space into a 2-space, there is a crosscut. Okay, but are you applying it? There is a thing where you could be solving Go problems every single day, but in the game, you are playing through a life and death situation quickly instead of actually taking the time to solve it before you place your move. So there's a difference between there's 2 steps. Do your Go problems, apply your Go problems. Applying means take the time to solve it, don't just play it out. Yeah, you have to make sure you're taking your time. So if they do this, you can cut. If they do this, you can cut. A 2-space into a 2-space, there's a crosscut. Don't attach for no good reason. What are we doing? Oh, are you trying to attack this? Cap. The cap to the 1-space jump is the dog space shape. Just cap it. Be more direct. It's fine, I guess. Uh-oh. Someone's about to learn that they're not alive. What? Wait. Oh, wait. Just go here. Yeah. White needs more life and death. Nice cap. Fix your Raji. Good. You can probably just go here. But it's fine. Yep, stay solid to kill. Solid. Good. Sure. A little awkward, but possible. Just solid. Here. If they go here, you go here. Now you're doing good so far. Solid. You're attacking, you're being very solid in the surround, which is good. Uh-oh. You can't go for the kill until it's fully surrounded, so this is a very brave move. Wait, what about your group though? We're not done. Don't leave in the middle of the life and death problem. Bamboo. Huh? Yeah, don't go. It's usually better to just profit and let them live than to try to go all out trying to kill them, because if you go all out trying to kill them, a lot of the times that makes them live, and then your position is kind of destroyed. Hey, look, you killed the right. Good enough. Uh-oh. These things. Okay, it's fine. You still killed the right. We're good. No big deal. Just don't die again. Don't die again and you're fine. Uh-oh. You kind of died again. Break in, play in game, and you might still have a chance. Oh no, the empty triangle. You know how many times I've missed the empty triangle in my reading? Holy crap. I have missed the empty triangle as the move so many times in my life. Now what's a Self-Atari? Second line. Kill it from the second line. Kill it from the second line. That's how you kill it. That's how you kill the 3/3s in the second line. In this case, you can peep. So this is actually going to be very difficult for you because this is what I tell single digit queues to work on is the corner life and death. But if you want to master it, we do have a corner life and death section. I thought it was important enough that it gets its own section and categories. So corner life and death. So in the custom, just select corner life and death and start working through them. That will help you master these. And it's not super simple, but yeah. It is already dead. If I go here and you block, I live. So you have to go here. And then maybe I can do something stupid. This is a cleaner way of doing it. That's all I'm saying. It's just a cleaner way of doing it. You can block. It's okay. Extend to keep Sente. Keep Sente. Keep the initiative in the endgame. Try to keep the initiative as long as possible. Uh-huh. Nice. I don't know what this move does. What the heck? What does this move do? I mean, you're trying stuff, I guess. You didn't lose a point, so it's fine to try. As long as you don't lose points, it's fine. What's the score? 5 plus 31? Hmm. It's not too bad. It could be worse. I think actually it was pretty close if you didn't lose this chunk. Don't lose that chunk and play a solid endgame and you can win. Because in the fight, you killed the right. You died in the center, which is not great, but you killed the right to make up for it. So it was dying the second time that really threw you down. Yeah, you're actually winning. You're actually winning at this point. I don't know, they were dying, and then we died, but then they died, but then we died again, and we were down by 30. That's basically what happened. This was good. This could have been a little better. This was the mistake that cost you the game. This made me nervous. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't really want to go too in depth because it's not a lesson. So I'll just leave it at that, and hopefully it was educational. That's unfortunate. You don't want a 3-rank difference to decide your rank. But it is good to play people stronger than you, though, for practice. That practice really helps. It looks like you can hold your own against the 9Q for like 150 moves, though. You just gotta wrap up. You gotta be able to count and have a more solid end game. Looks like that was the only difference, is the end game. So yeah, almost 9Q. All right, and one final shout out to my lessons. I do teach Go for a living, so if you are interested in lessons, please check it out. It is buy one, get one free right now. So if you buy the 2-pack, you get 4. If you buy the 6-pack, you get 12. And if you buy the 12-pack, you get 24 lessons. And each of the lesson packs do come with some Mega Dragon subscription. So if you are interested in any of that, or you enjoy my teaching style and want to do that, then let me know, and hopefully you'll sign up for lessons. With that, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it educational. And let's find someone to raid. Bats is going live. Raid a Bats go. All right, with that, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys, I believe, tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow as long as the internet holds out and the weather holds out. That is currently the plan, is to stream tomorrow. So hopefully I will see you tomorrow.